everybody, and welcome to a new endeavor that we are trying to start over here. Um, I just got to get through this little rant real quickly. It was supposed to be when we actually officially started the show, but some bullshit happened. We wanted to get on. We won't be on here very long. This is a brief preview. So let me just get my little rant out the way before we even start. This is the Gymnastics Saves Lives podcast. This is a totally separate podcast from the We Love Gymnastics podcast. I just want to create a separate podcast with me and Oscar that's separate from the podcast that I have with Addis. This is no shade towards Addis. You know, Addis, you are my best friend. But Oscar is my daughter. One of my daughters. I have three gymnastics daughters. I have Oscar, I have Erza, and I have Bro. I just need, just like Addis did, was streaming the Zombie League Cup earlier, and he was just like, his streams, and he deserves to do the things that he do, and whatever. I agree with him. I agree with him. All I'm saying is, just for me and my personal brand, my love for addicts always gets me in trouble. Like, for whatever reason, y'all feel like y'all can't get at addicts, so y'all get at me for being friends with addicts, right? And a lot of the times, my dumb ass jump head first into the messiness. So this is my way of, people want to talk to me, but they don't want to talk to me now that I'm friends with addicts again. So this is just my own personal other space, or our other space that we're trying, that, well, for me personally, for my own personal brand, not Loves Gymnastics, this is Michaela Loves Gymnastics. I don't want for the We Love Gymnastics brand to be the I'm Addicts lackey. Addicts get all these interviews, and Michaela just over here just writing off of Addicts coattails, which is not the case. So I'm never gonna stop being friends with addicts. Well, unless he do some shit to me. But this is just me of trying to control my own personal narrative in gymnastics, where I can do it without addicts, right? And I'm not saying that there's nothing bad with addicts. It's just, for whatever reason, y'all keep putting me in this damn weird ass box of, when I don't talk to addicts, I get, oh my God, Michaela, we miss you at Addicts so much. Why aren't you at Addicts friends? Please do a show together. You're at Addicts. Then when me and Addicts do have the show together, it's like, oh, Michaela, how could you be friends with Addicts? Like, oh my God, Addicts. So guess what? Fuck y'all bitches. Fuck all y'all hoes. So for y'all who don't want to deal with Addicts, which y'all do, but y'all gonna punish me for being friends with Addicts, even though y'all friends with him too, I have my other platform. Not my Blunt Chat platform. My Blunt Chat is me. This is just when I want to get up and talk about whatever. It could be gymnastics. It could be trans issues. It could be politics. It could be whatever. The Blunt Chat podcast is just whatever bluntly I want to say in those 3 minutes. Now, most of the time, is it going to be gymnastics? Of course, because that's my love and that's my passion. But I'm going to try to bring, and I'm gonna, also my Blunt Chat podcast is where I'm going to try to bring my trans issues always when I have my friends, Christopher Patterson, or whoever, any trans girls that want to get on and talk or promote this shit. I'm going to do that over there with the Blunt Chat. We Love Gymnastics. That's my gymnastics brand. That's my baby. Me and Addicts has been building this shit up for like the last, it's been 5 years, Addicts, bitch. There was a 2-year hiatus, so it's really been 3 years, but whatever. And I also want to apologize to Oscar, because me and Oscar built in that hiatus of when me and Addicts really wasn't talking to each other. Me and Oscar built the Loves Gymnastics podcast brand, right? And it was supposed to be two separate things. It was supposed to be We Love Gymnastics with Addicts, and then the Loves Gymnastics podcast with me, Oscar, and the girls, right? But somehow, some way, I just let everything mold into one good thing. And it's just not fair, because I don't want to ever feel like I push Oscar out, because that's not true. I love Oscar. I love talking gymnastics with Oscar. It's just, Addicts is just more easier, but it's like me and Oscar got to sit there and plan some shit. Addicts would just call me like, hey girl, let's do live. And I'm like, okay, let's do a live. And we on live. Like, it's just a lot easier with Addicts. But what I want to do with Oscar is at least once a week, me and Oscar sit down and talk. But what me and Oscar like to do way more than what me and Addicts like to do is reminisce on old school gymnastics, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the things that me and Oscar are going to bring you guys over here. We're going to, because I feel like, and I keep saying this, that you can't have a good insight of what's going on in the gymnastics landscape now if you don't understand gymnastics history, right? A lot of people jump into the sport with all these facts and figures and whatever, right? But if you know gymnastics history, you know, yeah, that girl could get a 16. Is she really going to get a 16? Probably not. So I think it's really good to be gymnastics historians. Like, and it's a channel that I watch a lot. The Soviet OG Wally, my friend, and I really love what he got. Even though I can disagree with every single one of his videos, I love them down. I love his thought process on going back into the past, and sometimes it it helps explain what's going on currently a lot. Like if you didn't know about Tom Forster and the Teresa Kwiatkowski stuff, it still wouldn't make sense to you now why Tom Forster was making a lot of the decisions that he made. But if you went back into the past and realized, oh, Tom lost out on one of his former gymnasts going to the Olympics for this damn picking a team, not just going straight in rank order shit. And this is why he's so stuck on doing things rank order. It would make a lot more sense with you. And
Right.
these are the things that we are going to try to bring to you guys over here on Gymnastics Saves Lives, because gymnastics has saved my life many a times.
Truly.
But today, this is why I was gonna wait till tomorrow, because we got brief
I know
time.
that was a nice speech. Anything else you want to say, or we can save
Oh,
it for next time? I'm just
okay.
teasing.
No, it's just we got something to talk about. So you guys, you most of
Breaking
you know
news.
about the Hesley Rivera thing, right? If you guys don't know, I made a video about it that's doing well on Instagram about Hesley put out of trial because they're saying that she rolled her ankles, right?
Very sad.
Very sad, just devastating. I was very, because I'm thinking Hesley, in contention to be the world all around champion this year, right? So
Mm-hmm.
then I'm like, okay, well, at least if I can't get Hesley, maybe I can find some way to get Claire on this team. Like, start this Claire propaganda, remind everybody how great of a gymnast Claire Pease is. And my daughter called me in the middle of me putting this wig on. It was like, Michaela, have you heard the news? And I'm like, news? What are you talking about? And then he informed me.
Oh, I informed. I was on Twitter, chronically online, and I saw tragically Claire Pease has removed herself from the world selection camp, the trials as well. Uh, Crazily enough, with the same exact injury that took Hesley out, a rolled ankle. Of course, these two gymnasts come from the same gym, Woga, infamous for injuries. So,
Who's known for injuring their stars, who's known for pushing them girls too hard. And if you guys remember the last show I did with Addicts, I was like saying that the reason why I felt like Hesley was in such a good position is just she was doing way more gymnastics than everybody else. Her and Jocelyn, just their routines just start so much higher start values than everybody else. Like, this is why I'm thinking them two are going to be the two girls that make it to the other round. Now, I mean, the team is just straight. I mean, they don't need to host a trial. Just send Leanne, Jocelyn, Sky, and Jayla to Worlds. I mean, the only
well, just in this past 30 minutes since I saw the announcement that Claire's out, I've seen some really funky and funny teams that they were entertaining me, the teams. I could see how it would be straightforward. I agree. Repeat your team for me one more time.
I think it's a very straightforward team now.
Jayla, Sky, Jocelyn, Leanne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I give
People are
those.
pushing Dulcie. People are pushing Gabrielle. I love the options. I love the chaos. I love the silliness. You know me. But that's the team that I expect to be selected 100%.
I mean, the only other person is Ashley Sullivan, and maybe, I mean, we saw the video of Simone Rose and her upgrades. Like she
No, I
printed
didn't
up
see. What's she upgrading to?
your Chinko double ball.
Yeah, that feels really overdue. But I don't know. She was 4/10 behind Claire Pease in the all around at American class or US Classic, right? But then I think she did less well at nationals. I don't see it for Simone Rose this go around.
It's just if you take Simone, what are you taking her to do?
I see her as maybe a third all arounder or an outside shot to make a bars final. That's being generous, but
I,
that's
I'm,
not
I'm,
taking
I'm
anything
not.
away from her gymnastics.
And see, this
I
is
think
where
she's
y'all.
entertaining.
Simone Rose is a black gymnast that I don't see it for. Like, so all this, oh, Michaela just only goes up for the black girls. Like, Simone Rose is black. I just don't see it for her. It has nothing to do with her skin complexion. Is I like who I like and I don't like who I don't like. And
Hey, you never saw it from my fave last season, Kalia.
I still don't see it for Kalia Lincoln. So, you know, it's never about the race. It's always about the individual people.
I think
And
Kalia would have beat Reby and Simone in that floor final in Paris.
if they performed the way they performed, yeah. But if they were at their best, no.
Right, I meant the way it went.
Um,
People were saying they should send Ashley for vault. I thought that was so unserious, considering
why?
how easy her vaults are
I
compared to
mean,
the
Ashley
top
Sullivan,
vaulters in the world.
doesn't she do your Chinko 1.5 and lay out front half as her second vault? I mean,
Those were her vaults for most of the season. I think she only competed two vaults a handful of times this season, but then she upgraded to her double twisting Yurchenko at nationals. So I
which was
assume she would go for that again.
very wonky both days.
A little better the first day, if I remember correctly, but the second day was really wonky. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. I think there are.
The only event that Ashley Sullivan can go to Worlds and I think make finals for is floor. But then if you have, oh, we don't have Esley anymore.
I think if the top all arounders fall, she could beat someone, but I don't think she could pode medal in the all around at Worlds. So let's go back to this team that seems so clear to both of us. Who do we have Jocelyn doing vault floor
Jocelyn is an
beam,
all
or is
around.
she an all arounder?
Jocelyn and Lee.
Ooh.
Ooh,
What is
Jocelyn is
Jayla
definitely.
doing? Don't say bars. Don't say bars.
So I was gonna say Jocelyn. I was about to say Jocelyn and Leanne are going to be my all arounders, but I'm not really sure with Leanne yet. Yet,
Do you think
um,
it's more likely Sky Blakely shows up with vault or floor?
I mean, to be honest, I think Sky could medal without doing her charm because she had a really good Yurchenko double and a
Mm,
really good Lopez that would get credited all the time as a
yeah.
Lopez, not getting downgraded as a Poker Pie Ava, which Leanne, Jayla, and Claire. Oh, Claire's not in it anymore. Well, Leanne and Jayla have that issue with that second vault all year long, where this is why Leanne is throwing the charm because her damn Lopez keep getting downgraded to a Poker Pie Ava. So I think Sky could medal with just a DTY and a Lopez. Win. I think she
Oh,
could win.
on vault. What about as an all arounder? I mean, my question is so unserious. It was, would she, if
I
she's
do
gonna bring an event back and not do all around, would it be vault or floor first?
I do think she could play, especially now with all the injuries and everybody. Like I do think she could, but I don't think that's in her plan for this year. Or that would be kind of strange to just
Oh
start.
no, she's been very explicit about that not being her
Like
plan.
when we see training videos of her vaulting and floor, I think that's for Florida next year. Like she's getting her NCAA routines ready for next
That's
year
a
because they
hundred
definitely are
percent
going
what I think.
to use her in the all around next year at Florida. And I think next year she wants the college year of competing the all around for college, then get the endurance up for the elite. So shit. I mean,
I
Jordan Child.
actually haven't seen a vault training video from her. Have you? I saw floor. She was doing a double front.
I think she's gonna do a Poker Pie April ball because I seen her do one. But it was a while ago. It wasn't recent of her doing round off half on, but it wasn't like she was doing something. She was just going the block. She was just going round off half on.
Okay, like a drill or something.
Yeah.
Here's a question. So tell me if I'm asking too many questions and you want to finish what we're talking about. But do you think so USAG said explicitly the top all-arounder from Worlds selection camp gets an automatic spot, right? To Worlds.
Automatic spot. That doesn't necessarily mean they get to be the automatic all arounder.
There
They
we
just
go.
get an
That's I
automatic
wanted
spot.
to know what you thought because I
Yeah.
was really curious about that. And you feel very confident that that's the case, or you're just assuming?
No, I feel very confident they get an automatic spot, but nothing guarantees them to do the all around at World.
They could go and do no events.
Period. Period. Let Simone Rose ask women's bitch. They be like, okay, Simone Rose, you won. Whoop de doo.
So why do you feel that it would be Jocelyn and Jayla and not Leanne doing the all around when Leanne did so well at nationals and won a silver medal in the all around?
Leanne did. I think Leanne's silver medal at nationals was solely because she did the chunk. I think if without the chunk, just doing her DTY both nights, I think Jocelyn would have beat her, even with Jocelyn's lesser performance in night one. I mean,
Remind me, did Leanne do the chung both nights?
no, she did her DTY the first night and was in third.
But she must have done two vaults because she medaled on vault, right? She's the vault national champion.
She did her. She tried to do a Lopez, and they downgraded it to a Poker Pie Ava.
Okay, there we go. So what do
But
you think about these
but this is
Woga girls? Oh yeah,
but
you want to finish the thought for once?
but with Jayla, like I had this thing with addicts the other night. Jayla would have came in third at this competition at nationals if she would have did what she did night two, night one. The reason why Jayla was so far back is because she had a horrible night one, but Jayla had a really good night two. I think with Jayla, if she can put it together 2 days, the all around day and whatever events she chooses to do, especially now without Claire or Hesley, yeah, I could see it for her. I could see her going to because I mean, what Leanne's gonna do on bars? I mean, hell, Jayla ain't that much
She
better
won
than
the bronze medal on bars at nationals.
that's not a
It's not
bar.
impressive
It's not.
internationally, but it puts her ahead of basically everyone in the country except for Sky and Hesley. Hesley's out. So by your logic though, if Leanne did, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone who knows, because I'm not looking at the scores, but let's say Leanne did her night two all around performance on night one, she could have been the national all around champion. Leanne is on paper the best all around gymnast in the country right now. Ooh, I just realized that.
On paper, she is. But it's very so much depending on that vault, depending on if she hits like that. Like I don't think she can do a Yurchenko double as her first vault anymore. She has to do the chung each and every time. She has to do it. I think
And that's
she
why
has,
I tagged Owen Fields in your video and said, you better be looking out for our girl and play it smart and use the strategy. And there's only one way. You don't have options.
she don't because if she goes to Worlds, she may, well. I think pretty much right now she's gonna make it to Worlds, but if she goes to Worlds and she's not an all arounder, and they only let her do vault because she hasn't gotten her second pass right on floor at that point, and Owen and them sent her to vault and prelims to have her do her DTY and her low pass, and it get devalued to a Poker Pie Ava, and she don't even make vault finals. Then what?
Then she's still a two-time world champion. What's the
I
most
wonder
likely
also,
team? The most likely team without Leanne at this moment in time?
the most likely team without Leanne at this moment in time is if Jayla and Simone Rose comes 1-2 at nationals as the two top all arounders.
World trials.
At trials, and they send those two as the two all arounders, and then they send Jocelyn to do floor and vault, and
That would
Sky
be
to do.
unhinged, though. You think that? Well, there's two parts to that that I think are a bit strange. Sending the the second all arounder, this person who gets second in the all around at trials, to be an all arounder at worlds, but also I don't know. Even if I guess what I was saying before, it's a bit repetitive. Sorry, but just because you win the spot doesn't mean you're doing all around at worlds.
Correct. But I could see a situation where they send Jayla and Simone Rose,
Hmm.
send Jocelyn to do vault and floor, and Sky to do beam and bars. You asked for a scenario where they don't send
What?
Leanne.
No Ashley Sullivan?
It's actually Sullivan. It's just her path to this Olympic team, especially now without Hesley or Claire, is just so hard because I would never send Ashley to do the all around, and she does basically can't do any other event but floor. So who am I not sending to the world just not so they don't do floor?
Maybe Jayla.
So there is a scenario where you send Leanne and Jocelyn to do the all around, you send Jayla to do 3 events, and you send Ashley to do floor. That's the only way I could see her going. But that means that means Jocelyn and Leanne will have to step it up and win. It's I think Jocelyn is primed to win this trial. She just has
Jocelyn or Leanne. Yeah.
Jocelyn.
Oh, I was saying for me it'd be Jocelyn or Leanne. I think Leanne could win it as well.
I think she could, but I think it should be Jocelyn, just by Jocelyn's level of difficulty.
I feel more confident that Jocelyn will go out and hit 4 routines and maintain the difficulty that she had at nationals, which is now the highest of the field.
Correct. And plus, Jocelyn can also chung. So if Jocelyn competes her chung as her first vault, I think that kind of lessens Leanne's advantage.
That's where I wanted to go next. I wanted to ask you what you think Jocelyn's scoring potential could be on her chung and her vault average. And I also forgot that she kind of hurt herself the second day of nationals, right?
Flora.
She performed the chung on night one.
No, she did a sloppy ass DTY.
We haven't seen a chung from her in 2025.
No, just in podium training.
Do you think Jocelyn, out of 10 times, how many times is Jocelyn beating Jayla for vault average?
Does Jayla have a chung at this point?
No, she just has the best DTY in the country. And she gets credit for her Lopez.
50-50.
Okay.
Because
And
as much as Jocelyn Chung is okay, it's not great. It's just okay. It's that damn double twisting your chinko that's horrible. Like, oh my gosh, Jocelyn, like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like,
it's really rough. That's why I'm not even sure. Let's look at Jocelyn's Chung together, just to remind ourselves. Or I would like to look at it. August 10th. Can I share it with you?
sure.
Okay, there wasn't any major leg separation, which I was expecting. Oh, maybe a little bit, but it's hard to tell from this angle. I definitely see bent knees, but that's kind of a Jocelyn trademark.
Yeah.
And what do you see this going internationally? Let's say she sticks the landing.
14-2.
And what about Leanne? Because she got like a 14.6, right?
That's crazy. A crazy. 14-2 is also, I think, where both of those spots will score international.
Huh. Okay.
Wait, I'm so sorry. 14-2. Like 14-4. 14-4. I'm so sorry. Won't go 14-4.
The Chung starts out of a 5.6 or a 5.2.
5-6. 5-6.
Gosh, I'm still like, it's hard. I just remember the old values of the ones from last quad or the quad before because I know they stay the same. So she'd be getting like a 8.8 E score. Yeah, that sounds about right. I could see it being even higher potentially. Just in terms of like an E score. But then when you look at the vault scores internationally, it sounds really high.
Damn, Claire.
Yeah, so what do we think about two Woga girls? Do you believe the story? Do you take it at face value that these two Woga
No.
girls both rolled their ankles?
No.
I don't believe it for a second.
No.
And I know I'm like an overly skeptical person, but that's just too suspicious. I'm sorry.
Hell and the fuck and the no.
Want to share why you don't believe it?
It's just too convenient. Why are both like
And the day
oh,
after Italian nationals, which we're hoping to recap tomorrow evening, if not at a later point.
and trial starts in literally 2 days? Like, no, I don't believe it.
And she saw Angelina. I think the girls were a little scared.
I just wonder why Woga let them both use the we rolled our ankle injury. Like,
I know I'm surprised that they don't, unless it's they're being honest. I would expect them to come up with something more believable. How could they not expect people to be a bit skeptical?
just I want to say it's so crazy, but it's not. It's
No, it's something someone could have predicted, but I don't think either of us did, right?
I mean, I remember when people were going off on how short Claire lands her twisting skills.
Right, all
And,
of her dismounts.
and I mean, I'm like, okay, I see that they're short, but they're not like it didn't look that bad to me. But hey, who am I? Maybe they were way worse than I am giving it credit for.
And we don't know what she got injured on. Maybe it was like a skill that she usually rotates all the way around. Or maybe it was a skill without twisting.
That's what I was like. Maybe it was just a round off, but that's what happened. Scott Blakely damn sure put her damn whole elbow and shoulder up on the round off on vault.
Maybe it was her Anodi. If I had to guess, it was either vault or her dismount from bars.
Do you think it's fair that people are blaming Valeri and Woga for this, or do you just think you know it could have happened to anybody?
You know, maybe. Uh, I think it's fair to blame, but 100% because I do. But I could see a scenario. I could understand someone's perspective if they felt, like the blame is not all on the coach or Valeri. If it was one gymnast, but two gymnasts, that's a
You're top
pattern.
gymnasts, not just two gymnasts. You're two top gymnasts. Like
Two gymnasts, the same coach, the same location, right? What do you think? What do you make of them releasing it so quickly, so soon after, one after another? Do you think they waited to announce this?
absolutely, I think they've known about this for a while. They just was waiting for the right time to say something.
Were they playing games, strategies?
I think they both were injured maybe about a month ago after nationals, so they both were hoping the injury wasn't going to be so bad, so they could still compete.
That makes a lot of sense to me, actually. Oh my gosh, I didn't see the chat at all. Did you see the chat?
No, I'm not even reading it.
Okay, let me look at it. I missed the intro music with you, Oscar, Shayna, and Urza. That music be kicking. Maybe you should bring it back, Michaela. The people miss it. Thank you so
Maybe
much, RJ. Oh, RJ just said a really nice thing. Trinity for the fourth spot.
I should tell.
Sky just needs to worry about bars and beam. Agree. I hope she's following through with her plan. Simone might sneak a spot with the DTY. Nisha said they'll put Leanne in the all around. Oh, I'm shocked Nisha would say something like that. She came in silver before. Sully says Jayla needs to steal Hesley's bar construction. Ooh, do you think who do you think is gonna upgrade? Anyone from nationals?
Simone Rose?
Right, okay. Maybe she's been training. I haven't seen her Instagram or anything, or any videos circulating. Do you think that I mean, I would say it's over. Yes, the answer is yes for me, and it's overdue. But do you think USAG or Chelsea Memo, whoever, Betty Okino needs to take action against Valeri or Woga?
No.
No. Do you
And I
think
agree with you.
Valeri can injure as many gymnasts as he wants?
Yes, I agree with you, Sonny. That we give a lot to Valeri, but Yevgeny gymnasts are also always injured too. So
At least I'm trying to remember who he was coaching besides Sky and Kalia. Was Ashley with Valeri or Evgeny?
Valeri.
Okay. Tyler Turner. Oh, don't remind me. She probably would have made this world's team. Mm. Thanks for the comments, guys. I love reading the comments.
So,
So this was going to be a short show. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about with these injuries right now? Because we're planning on doing another show, you guys, hopefully tomorrow night if things work out, but if not, at a later date, sometime this week, where we're going to recap some of these competitions, because there have been so many competitions. Today was like the second world trials. We saw the first successfully landed syllabus from a German gymnast, Karina Schoenmeier. We're gonna have Russian nationals. We already had Italian nationals in the Zombathy World Cup. Italian nationals was really exciting. So stay tuned for that, right?
and we will be back tomorrow. I am personally going to go back into my Mariah Carey cabin.
Oh, we're definitely gonna talk about that too.
Yes. I think in about an hour, you guys, me and Addicts and Shayna are going to do a We Love Gymnastics show. We're probably going to talk about this a lot more in depth. So stay tuned for that.
Great.
With
I
that,
will be watching at a later point.
exactly. And with that being said, I'm going to go take some more medicine before I get really sick and lay down for a while. Bye,
Oh,
everybody.
wait. Do I get one more question?
Sure.
Give me one name. Who do these injuries benefit the most? And why?
These injuries benefit Scott Blakely the most because the two people that could have possibly taken her spot are no longer in contention.
I see that for sure. Sky, see, I could have already seen Sky on the team, so my mind went to Jayla, but the way you laid it out, I think it makes perfect sense.
Because Jayla, I mean, I think it's a lot more likelihood that they're going to send Jayla now, but I think Jayla still was in the same predicament either way because I think Jayla has to go as an all arounder. I don't think they're going to send. Well, maybe now, maybe now,
They don't have
but
as many options. They can't be picky choosy.
correct. But beforehand, I just didn't. I don't think they had that many people to send to. I mean, like if Jayla because Jayla issue is like I said, I think she could make every event finals. I just don't think she could medal anywhere.
She's the perfect alternate, right?
Yeah.
And I think we all agree that she has the potential to upgrade basically every event since
Every
she's
event.
doing it in training. So don't count her out and expect the unexpected.
Absolutely, absolutely. Uh,
Everyone pray that there are no more injuries between now and Worlds.
please, please.
Okay, this was fun. Thanks for watching, guys.
It
Have a
was
good night. I hope you feel a lot better, Michaela.
I know I started to kick in, but give me about 30 minutes or so. I think me and Addis are gonna do a show. So bye, Oscar. Thank you for joining this emergency thing with me. We'll be
Oh,
back with
my
the
pleasure.
Lives podcast in the future. And yeah, I'm my brain is on. Okay, bye everybody.
Kisses.
Bye.